Hey everybody, this is not Morgan Freeman, but I kind of sound kind of country right now, and I don't even know what I'm really doing right now, and we're getting ready to start the show shortly, and I don't really know what's going on, so I'm just gonna shut up. Here, have booster seat Adam. That's what you get for not getting paper towels, you son of a bitch. Yay!
Yay. Yo, just so you know, Rob.
Yeah.
Okay, Booster Seat Adam at least knows how to spell Chris correctly in the title.
Oh fuck. Well, also,
just pointing that out to you.
Well, thank you, Booster Seat Adam. But I did just rush home. Going 70 miles an hour on Highway 27.
You did.
Making a green juice, getting dressed, and setting up a live stream and making a thumbnail from scratch. So excuse me if I put the I and the R in the wrong fucking spot. There, it's fixed now. Jake came in with a super chat. Ooh, this is a. Dude, he's really loving this fucking Horizon chick, doesn't he? All right,
I have no idea who these women are. So
you go. I'll look it up, but first I got to share this on Twitter and stuff. And guys, no, Onzo is not whiter today. That is Mad joining us. He's filling in for Onzo. I don't know. I haven't said nothing yet, but I might see if Matt can fill in permanently on Saturdays. So yeah, I can put you on the spot.
No, I have Shenanigans with Mary Mayhem. It got canceled for tonight. So
okay. Well, I mean, whenever you can fill in, that'd be great.
For sure. I'm not on there.
We are live. Adam, you want to read your boy's super chat? Oh, by the way, sure. I played more Avengers last night. I'm kind of digging it now. I'm getting into it. Yeah.
All right. Well, Jake came in with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Jake. Fuck, marry, kill. Fury from Darksiders 3, Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, or Liana from League of Legends. I have no idea who any of these women are.
So I only know one of them, and that's Horizon Zero Dawn. That's the butchy redhead chick, the one that was she'll fuck me in the ass with a 5-foot dick. But I will pull up Fury from Darksiders. Fury from Darksiders 3. All right, she's a redhead at least. We know how Matt feels about that.
Hairy nipples.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't much to really look at, to be honest with you.
No, not really. No. So far, she's dead. So.
Well, that's because you haven't seen Horizon chick yet. This chick looks straight. I would not want to fuck that either. I'm just being honest. And then let's hope League of Legends has something.
I'd fuck that over the other one.
Really? At least the other one had that gothy look to it. That's hot. League of Legends.
Which one's that? The Zero Dawn?
Yeah, it's Zero Dawn. All right, so this one's getting the dick and the ring. So I'm killing the other two, and this bitch is getting the dick and the ring. Sorry.
Get a more clear photo of her.
I can't really find one. I mean, that's.
Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah. All right.
You know what she kind of looks like? She kind of looks like chick from Game of Thrones. What the fuck? Natalie Dormer. Sorry, she kind of looks like Natalie.
Yeah,
that didn't help. I don't know who that is.
Definitely got the eyes.
Well, she's not a redhead, so I mean that should help you.
All right. So how would you go?
Me, I'm going marry and fuck her and kill the other two. I don't want. If I have to play by the rules, then I would fuck Fury, marry League of Legends chick. I'm sorry, dude. That chick from Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't want her fucking me with some kind of bone knife.
This coming from the guy who talks about freaking chicks with dicks all the time.
I do that for comic value. I do that for comedy. I don't do that because
I know.
A chick with a dick.
God, take a joke. All right, so
Mars is porn. But
okay. So Liana's getting Liana's getting the dick. Aloy's getting the ring, and Fury's dead.
Are they all drawn?
They're all game characters.
Yeah, they're all video game characters.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes it more difficult. I'll do the same thing Adam did.
Okay.
Well, So thank you, Jake, for coming in quickly with a super chat that stumped us. We need to start doing like a super chat stump somebody. Stump. But oh, speaking of which, I gotta look up my things for. So we'll hit the main topic before any more super chats come in. So it was reported by whoa. No. I did not ask for music. It was reported by well, Superhero Hype is running with this, and it says that Chris Hemsworth's last MCU movie will be after Thor: Love and Thunder. That's not a surprise to me personally. I mean, what about you guys? Danny Man in the house. What's up, man?
What's up?
Danny.
I didn't think Danny was gonna be able to make it, but I sent them a link just in case. So thank you for joining us,
Just
sir.
in the house from work.
Danny is here in real life.
By
Danny.
last, do you mean this is his last one coming up, or he's gonna have one more after that?
No. According to this article, it says after Thor: Love and Thunder, the one that's coming up, that's his last MCU movie.
Okay.
So that's not a surprise to me because he's the last of the original cast.
This is true. Yeah.
So it makes sense. And if they do, for all we know, maybe they promised Natalie Portman like 3 films as female Thor. It would make sense. Although I wish they would have just made Valkyrie female Thor. I know it's not in the comics, but as much as I love Natalie Portman, I think Tessa Thompson would have been a better female Thor, in my opinion.
I do too.
I mean,
the lady that played Lady Sif.
Oh yeah,
God,
yeah.
yes.
Dude, she just disappeared. We don't know where the fuck she's at.
Yeah. Well, here's the sad thing. Jamie Alexander said that she would gladly come back for another one. The only reason she didn't do Ragnarok is she was busy filming a show and they couldn't accommodate her schedule.
My understanding is when
question
she
is
went to that TV show that kind of pissed off
Agent
Kevin
of
Feige.
Shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a different one.
It would still made, in my opinion, it would make more sense to have Jamie Alexander take on the female Thor role.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Because fans loved her. She played game with them. She went and did Agents of Shield. She didn't have to do Agents of Shield. And she did that. And
Sif should have ended up with Thor. I maintain that to this day.
especially when you watch Thor 2. Like,
Yeah.
there's not much good about that. But
No, there isn't.
Yeah,
But what was bugging me in that film was they teased it. They kept teasing it, and then you got her and Natalie Portman together on screen. They did nothing with that at all.
yeah.
My question is, I thought Thor was his name. I didn't know it was a title.
Dude, I'm confused by that shit too. It says on the hammer, whoever be worthy gets the power of Thor. Yet he is Thor, but I don't get it.
No. Here's the thing: like the hammer is for him. It contains his power, the god
Mimir.
of Thunder's power. So anyone who has it will possess the power of a god of thunder. Okay, that's how I've always seen it.
Right, but I also always thought that his name was Thor, son of Odin. Thor, Odin's son, is his name.
He is Thor, Odin's son.
But they kind of shoot that theory down too when he was saying how his sister Hera destroyed his hammer, and then Odin said, "Look, the hammer was just to channel your power that you already have inside."
Yeah,
so that kind of defeat that.
Yeah, so I mean that's what I'm confused by. Like,
not to mention now
that he has the MCU, we're gonna get more convoluted shit down the line. Just go with it.
Now that he has Stormbreaker, Moonir is kind of obsolete.
Yeah. No, I love that scene in Ed Game. He's like, no, you take the little one.
So I want to kind of put this out here. This is kind of off topic. I wish Anzo was here for this, but he's not. So about an hour ago, my ex-wife texted me, and she said, "I'm gonna tell you everything she said." She said the New Mutants was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, thank you. That's what me and Adam was saying. Anya Taylor-Joy killed it as Magic. And she said, yes, she really did. I loved it. And Maisie did a fantastic job too. And then I said, me and Adam lost our shit when Lockheed came alive. And she's like, yes. She said, I was really surprised at how good it was. And it wasn't too long. Then she said, oh, and when Magic was like, it's Magic and so am I, Autumn was like, mic drop. you know. And then she said, I told her, I'm like, well, a lot of people are hating it online, and she's like, let them hate it. It was a good movie. She's like, I'm glad I don't have those people in my ear anymore, you know, because living with me, she constantly heard critics and stuff. So she's like, they just take the fun out of it. I'm like, you're absolutely right. It's like, you can like a movie and you can not like a movie. Don't ruin it for someone who likes the movie. You know, same thing with like Rise of Skywalker. We bash Rise of Skywalker all the time, right?
Yeah.
I never insult an Android for liking it.
No.
So that's where you kind of gotta pick and choose your things.
Well, yeah, there's like two different things there though. Like saying don't ruin it for anybody else sounds like you shouldn't talk about it.
No, you can. No, you can.
But be respectful about it.
Yeah, you can be respectful about it. Like, oh my God, we don't like Last Jedi. Let's go attack Rian Johnson because we don't like. No, see, that's where you go.
Yeah, no, that's no. Like, because I mean, a lot of this can be avoided by people not going to click on people that are. You know what I mean?
What I stopped doing. That's what I stopped doing. That's one reason why I stopped watching Nostalgia Critic. I used to like Nostalgia Critic like 8 years ago, and then when I seen he did the Daredevil review, and he was making fun of it, but the way he was making fun of it didn't make sense. Like oh, he's hanging on top of a cross. Oh, we got to make him look so brooding and stuff. I'm like, no, that's a cover from issue number 1 by Joe Quesada. It's like he didn't like. So instead of getting mad, I'm not gonna sit there and leave a thumbs down or a hate comment. I'm just. Okay, I'm not going to watch.
Now, in regards to that, there actually is something I want to bring up because it was a comment. Now, when I defended the Resident Evil 3 remake on my ranking, I got a ton of shit for that. Okay, because I put it so high on the list. All right. Well, I got a recent comment. Okay, that I actually kind of applauded. All right. He says regarding the Resident Evil 3 remake, people didn't just complain because people complained more about 3 and not 2 because of the amount that was cut. All right. What was cut from RE2? The Marshmallow Yard, side bosses, and the zapping system. That's all I can think of right now. In 3, they cut the Clock Tower, Gravedigger, Raccoon Park, and the Dead Factory. These are major parts of the game. As for the linearity argument, you are absolutely correct. Resident Evil 4 is absolutely, completely linear, and it's a completely different experience than RE3. I'm not a Remake 3 hater or anything. I enjoyed it, but I was also very disappointed. This was my response to him. You see what you just did? You just made a fair, comprehensible, and solid argument. You didn't resort to calling me an asshole, you didn't say I was wrong for having an opinion, nor did you completely trash the remake. These are the comments I wish I had all the time from people. You gave your opinion and you were 100% respectful about it. Thank you for the rebuttal, truly. He also made the argument that the RE3 was trying to ride the success of RE2, and I rebutted that. I was like, I wouldn't say that the RE3 remake was trying to emulate RE2's remake, as both games were literally made at the same time, and were going to be similar no matter what as a result. However, I definitely see your point, and I respect your stance on the game, good sir. See, these are the comments we need, these are the discussions we need to fucking have with each other. Not, hey, you're an asshole for liking this, you're an asshole for hating this.
Not only that, but something you should have added into that comment was not only that, we've been asking for Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake, so it wasn't like they were doing it in response to Resident Evil 2. It was the only 2 games left to be made. So it just that's the way it was. I loved the Resident Evil 3 remake.
So did I. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Loved it. I can't say if I loved it more than the original because I haven't played the original in like not 20 years, but like 15 years or so. But Nindroid came in with a super chat. In the comics, Thor was a human doctor that lost his memory and he found the hammer in New Mexico. So then he gained the life of Thor.
It was very different. Yeah, no, the Thor in the comics is very different from the Thor in the movies. Yeah. They went for a more cosmic approach with the Thor in the movies. I'm pretty sure that's the way the Ultimate Comics went as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because a lot of the MCU takes inspiration from the Ultimate Comics.
Especially Nick Fury.
Like William, what's his name? Like William Blake or something like that? He walked with a cane?
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, that's why in the first Thor movie, her ex-boyfriend's name is William Blake.
Yeah.
That was just a nod to it.
So, I mean, I don't know.
They made that knockoff Thunder Strike, which was a little bit less powered than Thor was.
I was never I was never a Thor fan in the comics. I hated Thor in the
No.
comics. I hated the way he talked. I hated trying to read that fucking scribbled up bullshit. It's like thou shalt, like, I don't want to read this shit. Can I just read a regular thing? But when I saw Thor, the first one in the theaters, dude, I like fell in love with it.
Exactly. And the thing is, like, dude, I never liked, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, and I might piss some people off. I never liked Captain America that much in the comics. I always thought he was a pussy. The fucking one exception being maybe Civil War when he was fighting Iron Man. That was interesting. Okay, but like I never really cared for Captain America in the fucking comics either.
Oh wow!
All right, Iron Man was really always my go-to.
So you
for the
never
B-list.
you never read like Ed Brubaker's Captain America or
Not really, no.
Oh wow!
I
Never-
didn't care for any of those.
Before
people.
Marvel, they made three Captain America TV movies, and one of them was total crap, but the other two were okay. And that's how I got the taste of Captain America.
Yeah, I watched Captain America because of I liked Captain America a lot.
There were two Captain America movies with Red Brown made in like the 70s, I think it was.
Wait, which one? Which one was the one where he always did the move?
It was crappy.
Hold on, one at a time. What now?
I was asking which one was the one where he did his like his most like signature move, which was, can you pull the car over? I'm feeling sick. And then he gets out to puke, and then he runs and gets into the driver's seat when the guy comes to check on him.
Yeah,
I think that was the one. I would think
that was the 90s one.
Yeah, the 1990s.
That was the 90s one.
That's my favorite.
I love that movie for what it was because we didn't. This one, it's awful now, but back in the day,
it's really bad.
It was
back
bad
in the day. Back in the day, it was
the only thing I'll give them is that Red Skull looked badass.
Yeah, Red Skull
for when he was actually in the makeup.
Yeah,
that was in '90, but there's one before then.
Yeah, there was two before then.
There was the Red Brown
series.
Well, he had the Captain
the motorcycle helmet. Go one down.
This one, right?
Yes,
that's the one from
that
the 70s.
one.
Yeah.
The translucent shield. I'm sorry, I can't.
In his van.
I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know. I always had a little thing for Captain America. I don't know. I just like the shield and stuff. But I'll be honest with you. First Avengers or Captain America First Avenger, I didn't think it was all that great. I thought it was good.
Wow.
No, hold on. Don't jump to conclusions. I didn't say it was bad. I just said it wasn't all that great. Compared to Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, and Thor, is the least.
I agree with you.
It's the least.
I agree with
best out of those.
I agree with you 1,000%, Rob.
But the problem was Winter Soldier and Civil War kicked ass. So you know the sequels were much better than Iron Man sequels.
Well,
I think
Winter Soldier did.
I think Captain America started off good when he first became Captain America and he chased down the sub. That sequence was good, but then it was kind of low when he's trying to find his way.
They did this montage shit where they're like taking out like Hydra and stuff. I was like, and then Bucky like died, and like if you read the comics, you know he wasn't died. And I was like, and then like the last scene where he's like, I gotta put it in the water, like, but you could just turn it around. No, I gotta put it in the water. It's like, what the fuck?
It was very the ending was very underwhelming.
Yeah. I liked the like last 5 minutes where he woke up and Nick Fury was there. I thought that
I had
was
a date.
cool.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You had a what? What?
At the very end, his final line of the movie. I had a date.
Yeah. The amazing webhead, I almost call him Amazon webhead again. The director of Flash confirmed we will see many DC characters in the film, most likely multiverse. Well, I would hope so. It's called fucking Flashpoint, so at least they're saying it's gonna be Flashpoint. If we're getting Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck in it, you're gonna.
It's got to be Flashpoint.
Yeah,
I tell you, I sure wish they would get Homelander to be Reverse Flash.
Oh, dude. Speaking of Homelander, did you guys watch? Or did you watch the new episode? Danny, did you watch it?
I didn't.
No.
Oh, you always gotta be someone to piss on somebody's cornflakes around here. Fine, I won't spoil anything, but damn, that's all I'm gonna say. Damn.
Sorry.
Damn, I wanted to talk about it. Fuck.
Damn it, Danny.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
You talk about it. I can go out the stream for a minute.
No, it's good. It's just oh fuck, where did Adam go? Adam's like, no, I will leave the stream.
Yeah. I think he went to go talk about it somewhere.
Maybe he's like, I'll go talk about it. His internet can't go out.
I got to be honest, it wasn't my favorite episode. it had some good moments, but for the most part,
No, it has some good moments.
I felt like it was dragging.
Sorry, it closed down on me.
Hold on a second. Trying to rain on me. No, I liked what's the name? Stormfront is the bitch's name.
Mm-hmm.
I liked her story. Like, there's more to her than what we know so far, or at least we're getting allude to that. I like that we finally got. See, this is why I like the episode. We finally got resolution to what happened at the end of season 1.
That was pretty like
because this ain't a spoiler. I'm not gonna spoil anything for Danny. I don't want to do that. But at the end of season 1, we assumed that his wife was raped by Homelander and was killed, and then we find her like in front of the house, and they're like, she has a kid. It's like, well, did he rape her or did they have a relationship? And they confirm what happened in this episode.
See, I never thought that they had a relationship.
Well, I didn't know if they had a relationship, but I thought maybe she had like a one-night stand with him.
Yeah, because I felt like they didn't they do a flashback though, showing her like going to the office and leaving the office or whatever.
They showed the cameras, but there was no voice or anything. So I assumed like, well, maybe he didn't rape her, you know. So
I thought they showed her going into that office or that hotel room and then coming back out.
I thought they made it pretty clear she was raped.
I'm just telling you, it didn't seem clear to me because when he showed up at the house with their kid, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Mm-hmm. So they to me, it got cleared up in this episode.
That's not a spoiler. Yeah, you're good.
Oh well, and Stormfront #Stormfront.
You're on her side about things?
No, the one thing she said something that pissed me off in this episode. Oh, I love when Homelander was on the screen and they're like, how do you feel about the demographic being like 80% white? And he's like, well, Maeve is gay and no Black Noir, he doesn't identify, so we got you covered there. I
thought it was great. Yeah,
I started laughing my ass off with that one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't want to talk about it too much.
No,
I don't want to.
Does that Stormfront bitch at least bite it in this one? Or
I don't. They show her. Oh, look, this ain't a spoiler. It's in the trailer. They show her die in the trailer, but can she die?
Mm-hmm.
Did they show Homelander doing it in the trailer to her?
Okay.
I don't remember that from the trailer, but
it was like the last trailer. I remember I was like, "Fuck." I didn't want to see that.
Well, if we can't talk about that, what about Holy Moly? They just wrapped their second season up.
Holy moly. I don't know what that is.
It's a putt show on ABC. It's awesome. It's pretty fun.
Holy moly. Which cameo you like to see in the Flash movie? Grant Gustin. That's what I want to see. I want to see Grant Gustin.
Honestly, it's already been announced. I'm just looking forward to seeing Keaton. That's all I give a shit about. I just want to see Keaton again.
I like to see Mr. Freeze, Arnold. I like to see Arnold come back and play Mr. Freeze.
Chill.
What
about you, Danny? Danny, you got any comment on it?
Party.
I'm with you. I want to see Grant Gustin play the Flash, but I know that ain't gonna happen.
I want Grant Gustin to show up on the Flash movie and be like, "This is how you're supposed to run." Okay, stop tripping over shit. By the way, Broken Lion comes in with $1 super chat, so thank you so much for
runs in those movies. Jesus.
Oh, dude, it's so awful, man. They even showed it in the Snyder Cut trailer where he's just like,
I'm like, oh, come on,
like,
you can fix that.
Yeah, like, come on, man, come on. Jesus, man. Well, I was gonna say something, but I can't. Hold on. Niner sent me a drunk text. Hold on a second.
Man, you got some kind of filter on your camera or something?
No. Why? What's up?
Could you look like the big purple people eater?
Oh, dude.
Your
I don't
fucking
know,
head
man.
looks 10 times bigger than your body. I know that shit wasn't like that.
Oh, really?
On the show.
No, I don't have any filter on it.
My head does
feel bigger.
No, you got something on there.
You probably just have to fix the color correction. Happens to the best of us.
I didn't feel like messing with lights and shit. Like,
Me either, man. I'm not even wearing pants.
Oh God.
I'm wearing pants. Stop being sick.
Oh yeah, huh? The color is off on this, right?
Yeah, you're like purple,
That's weird.
and Adam's like really red, and me and Danny we're like normal. But
Christopher, sorry.
I want to know how Anzo said he can't be on today, but he's fucking active as fuck in the comments, huh, buddy? He's like, I'm out with my girl, man. I get it, man. I get it. But when I'm out, I don't be on YouTube, though. Well, depends how the date's going. Oh, fuck. My balls itch. Sorry. Had to get that out there.
That interesting.
I mean, sometimes you just got to itch them, you know?
Oh
So, what we gonna talk about now, man? I'm lost, man. Like I said, super chats haven't been very active this past 2 weeks, so I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about right now.
Super chat.
Oh my god, the Invisible Man.
Is that better?
No,
Oh yeah. That was awesome.
I'd rather just go back to purple.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to purple.
You know what you look like? Remember when Bill and Ted were ghosts in Bogus Journey? That's kind of what you look like there. Just all blue.
Look like a
I'm
force
blue.
ghost.
You know, dee da da dee da do.
Dabba-dee, dabba-die.
Yep.
Yep, you're just a force ghost, man. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Cool.
So my legs hurt, man, from running.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah,
The burning.
I thought you run today.
I didn't because I got home late from work, so I'm gonna set the alarm. I'm gonna go running in the morning. So, but I made my green juice though.
What is in it?
2 cucumbers, 4 celery, 4 leaves of kale, half a lemon, and an apple.
Oh my
And
God.
just in case you,
nasty.
just in case you want to know, yes, it tastes absolutely awful. Just to let you guys know.
You got to put like a banana in there, brother. Spruce it up a little bit.
No, because the mean green recipe doesn't ask for banana. I mean, I could put a banana in there, but I like to keep the recipe. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I was on the toilet all day today. Not even gonna lie. That shit cleans the fuck out of you. But I'll tell you what, man, I got enough energy to fucking like lift a fucking car or something, man.
You like David Chappelle on you play the crackhead.
Yeah,
Lift that brother.
yeah, exactly. Let me see if I can find something else to talk about real quick. Give me a
There's
sec.
other things going on.
Yeah.
Got the Cowboys playing Sunday night.
Oh, we can't talk about
Let me
sports,
see.
Adams here.
Let me see what's trending.
Oh, I forgot that's a trigger.
Yeah, it is. We need his eyes straight and narrow. I guess I'll talk about what the fuck? What are you doing here? Thought you were out.
My man.
That's right. I am here. So I don't want to hear your shit, bro.
What? I thought you were out, man. I thought you were out.
I didn't go out, but we're chilling. Put her to sleep.
Oh! I see how it is now.
You put her to sleep.
Yes.
Did you like slip her some Benadryls or?
No, you laid the
No,
pipe.
I laid the pipe. Exactly.
My man. All right.
You know how we do.
So without any spoilers, Onzo, did you like this episode of Boys?
I thought it was okay, but
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of it. You know, and this is the reason why I don't like the weekly things, because then you get episodes like this where it's like it's good, but I wanted to
kills
see
the
more.
motivation.
Yeah.
It's a little slower, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, okay, so we can talk about this. I don't think
I
anybody
just saw something
cares.
too to talk about. You might be want to talk about also.
All right, let me just talk about this for like 5 seconds. I'm pretty sure I just want to hear Adams complain about it.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I know how much Adam hates Star Trek Discovery, but
Oh, geez.
season 3. Look at this poster. I don't get it. All right, that's all I wanted to really say about it.
I don't care.
I like Discovery.
Dude,
stuff.
I couldn't even make it to
I like what I
I
see with
couldn't.
Discovery.
Let me see the poster again.
Uh,
Here's the thing. I am a Star Trek completionist, so I will eventually watch the whole damn thing. Okay, but again, when it started out like that shit was rough. Just the look of the Klingons alone was throwing me in a rage.
Well, they were going with the J.J. Abrams style of Klingons, but I'll tell you what, dude, I'd watch it just for her, man.
Oh yeah, she's sexy as fuck. I'm not going to be
I
wasn't mad at
me
Klingons. I think they look more bestial than they ever.
No,
have.
they do. I like the look. It's just the
continuity doesn't match up at all.
Actually, I was talking to DJ about that on Thursday because she's a Star Trek fan, and I asked her opinion on it. I'm like, "What do you think of Discovery?" She's like, "Well, I like it." I'm like, "Well, like, how do you feel about where it fits in the timeline?" And she feels it is not part of the Kelvin timeline, but it's kind of like for that, but they're just using the Klingons. Sort of like when you look at the Klingons in the original Kirk series, they were just guys in brown paint, and then in Next Generation, that's when they kind of put like the lines and stuff in the head, and it's just sort of like a cosmetic thing. It's not really
okay. Well, here's the thing: it does not fit into either timeline, and I'm going to tell you why.
All right,
in the original series. Okay, in the original Star Trek series, who started the war with the Klingons?
I don't know. I'm not that much
Kirk.
of a nerd. Okay.
Well, you know that just watching the movies.
All right, again, but I'm not that much of a nerd.
Okay, yeah, whatever. All right, but yes. Okay, Kirk started it in the original series. In the Kelvin timeline, there is no war with the Klingons during the events of Into Darkness because the general there is literally trying to start a war with the Klingons. It does not fit in either timeline.
So how does it start in Discovery then?
Discovery takes place years before Kirk. And that like there literally is no there's no connective tissue. Kirk started the war with the Klingons. It was in Star Trek 3 when what the hell was his name? Krug killed his son. Yeah. But he also killed a bunch of friggin' Klingons in the process, okay? And literally, the Klingon Council is there at the beginning of Star Trek 4 saying there will be no peace as long as Jim Kirk lives. And peace wasn't achieved until Star Trek 6. Alright, and keep in mind, in the events of the show, Kirk had also started shit with the Klingons, but that's a whole friggin' another matter. But yeah, Kirk started it in the original series, and the General in Into Darkness was trying to start it in the new series. So, Discovery really doesn't fit in either timeline, no matter how you want to slice it.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm sorry for being such a nerd and knowing this shit. I'm very sorry. But to rain on parades here. If I'm pissing in your cornflakes, shitting in your cereal, whatever.
At the end of the day,
I zoned out. So feel free.
I mean, if it was Star Wars, I would complain. But it's Star Trek.
Do not tell me you're not. Dude, you know you're a Star Trek fan too.
Well, I'm trying to explain myself. I want everybody to talk. What now, Danny?
I said, wasn't Star Trek 6 called The Undiscovered Country?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was the one where Spock was trying to get in to have peace, and Kirk didn't want him to do it. Correct?
Yes.
And him and McCoy was shipped to the planet.
Yeah. And Kirk had to learn to not literally hold an entire race accountable for what one group of Klingons did. Yes.
I got you.
Okay, so now let me explain my shit with Star Trek because Adam keeps calling me out on this.
Okay.
I love Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
I don't follow it timeline by timeline, every little piece like I do Star Wars.
Fair enough. Okay.
Star Wars is my passion. Star Trek I watch for fun.
Okay.
I don't care what age Spock was when he graduated the academy or this shit or that shit. It's like, oh, I like Star Trek. Okay. If it connects loosely, fine, whatever. Star Wars, I need to know every bit of the canon because I'm a massive Star Wars fan. So when I'm saying like I'm not that big of a nerd, I'm not throwing like shade at you for knowing it. It's just like me as a person, I don't get that attached to it.
Okay, no, here's the thing. I actually thought that you were, so I do apologize for that. That's my bad.
I'm like a casual Star Trek fan. I like it. I enjoy it. I've seen all the movies. I've seen all the shows. Mm-hmm. It's just I never, ever in my entire life read a Star Trek book.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care about the continuity.
Okay.
Neither do I.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. but Star Wars, I'm like the opposite because that's where my passion is. So that's what I was trying to say.
Star Trek is awesome. I love both of them, but I like Star Trek a little bit better.
Yeah.
Oh, you're killing me. Star Trek don't have lightsabers.
I know.
No, but I'm talking about that. But the last 3 movies fucked up Star Wars for me a little bit.
I can say the same thing about a bunch of the Star Trek movies.
It used to be like every other movie was bad. Like that was just like a thing with Star Trek. Because
sorry, Adam, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like like the first one is boring as shit. Okay, the second one's great. The third one is okay. Search for Spock isn't bad.
All right.
Voyage Home is great.
Yeah.
5 is a piece of shit. What was that? Final Frontier. Yeah, Undiscovered Country is pretty good. Generations is terrible.
I love Generations.
I do not like Generations. Friggin' First Contact is great. Insurrection is shit.
Yeah.
Nemesis is awesome. I don't give a fuck what people say about Nemesis. Nemesis is great.
And then we get to JJ. The first one's good. The second one sucked, and Beyond was good.
Yeah.
Well, see, they lost a key character to me when they didn't integrate Q into any of those movies. I would have done that.
Yeah, I know. No, honestly, yeah, I would have liked to see Q in there, at least in one of them. Q was a great fucking villain.
I got Borg. That's all I care about.
Which one had the whales?
4.
That's 4. The best one.
Yeah, I love 4.
What's so good about 4 is that it didn't need a villain to be a great fucking movie. No, it literally has no villain. It's just a movie with a great fucking message behind it.
I hated 4.
Oh, I love 4.
I don't think I ever saw it.
I hated that whale one so much. I hated it. I thought it was so boring.
Save the whales!
And one of the big issues I've always had with the Star Treks is their ship battles were so boring as hell. One ship just stays in place and shoots and shoots and shoots. I'm like, come on.
It was like playing real life Battleship.
Yeah,
it was like exactly. A4.
No. Here's the thing. Can you imagine? No, it'd be funny. Just imagine Picard on one side and Kirk on the other. Picard, open a channel. Kirk, fuck it, fire.
But yeah, I'm with Anzo with that. Like yeah, the shit. You know, it has its things, man. I don't watch Star Trek for the action because God knows there ain't that much of it. You know.
Well, here's the thing: when it's bad, it's kind of slow. When it's good though, it's fucking good.
That's why I like First Contact.
Okay. Oh yeah.
First Contact, dude. They were like lighting them fucking Borgs up, Picard fucking lighting bitches
dude,
up.
Motherfuckers are getting killed like it's a horror movie in the fucking deck of the ship. Fuck.
Yeah. The Amazing Webhead said, "How was your shower, Rob?" Oh man, that fucking shower was great yesterday. Jesus Christ, man. I just sat there. I was like, I fucking scrubbed until I couldn't smell no more fucking sweat. Man. I was like, Jesus.
I mean, that's normally the goal.
Oh, a shower.
Yeah, no. Normal, like you just scrub, you take a shower, but then when like when you're smelly, like you're just like scrubbing till your skin is raw, you know.
I don't think you're doing showers right.
I think I am. And it took me a long time to wash my hair last night, too. Nindroid said, "You're killing me, Danny. You're breaking my heart. Going down a path that he can't follow."
I'm sorry, man. I love the first Star Trek with Kirk, McCoy, and Spock.
Yeah, Spock. Yeah.
It gets no better than that.
See, Nindroid, you got to realize Danny's older than us. He was there when the show came out in black and white.
Well, wasn't in black and white, but okay.
The original series was on black and white.
The original series was black and white because it was in color, dude.
Well, a lot of people have black and white TV, so it was black and white too, Adam.
Fine, be that guy.
Not everybody.
People had black and white TVs. Next shirt. Black and white TVs, damn it.
not everybody in the 70s had color TVs, man. Fuck, I was in the 80s and my parents had a color TV.
Actually, Star Trek was the 60s, but we're gonna.
Did you see the story I sent you, Rob?
The story you sent me.
Yeah.
No, the only thing I got from you was a link to your Square One.
No, I just sent it to your phone. Twitter.
Just now?
Click on the Twitter.
Oh, dude, I never go on Twitter.
Oh, that was a good episode.
I sent the link to your phone. The Twitter link.
I didn't get anything.
Oh my goodness.
Square One was a lot of fun today, by the way. you haven't seen it, you need to go check it out. It was good. I was on it, by the way.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Back
Anzo's
again.
back, so tell your friends.
Oh, your boy is streaming, eh? Matt,
Who?
the football guy.
Okay,
Oh,
I got it
he's
now,
streaming
Danny.
right now.
Yeah.
I got it now. No sports talk, people. Damn.
No. First part. It's just there's
You can do.
there's a linebacker that we want to get on our show that used to play in the NFL. You know.
Oh,
yeah?
cool.
Yeah.
Offensive line. He was a guard, but yeah, he had some event for one of the teams that he had to go do today. That's why we couldn't get him on square one.
The Allen Iverson thing pissed me off, though. Man, I was hoping that would have went through. But
Yeah, and for the record, I don't really care if you guys talk sports. It's when you guys go on about it for like 30 minutes, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
No, no. The thing is, I don't want to talk about sports on here as much as I love football because most of our fan base don't follow sports. So
Okay. Yeah.
that's one reason why I'm trying to cut the sports out. I love football, and tomorrow I'll mention it a little bit, but yeah, just it's not. Oh, that yeah, I was gonna talk about that, but I didn't want to piss off Anzo.
What?
How the Walking Dead is ending.
Oh.
first off, I seen that on you guys' posts, and I'm
Yes!
like, yeah,
Woo-hoo!
but I'm like, why the fuck do you guys care? You don't even watch it.
Because
Yeah, I don't
it
care
needs to
if
be
it
put out of its misery. That's why.
Dude, that
But
show
you
should have been
don't
put
watch
out its misery like 3 seasons ago.
But you don't watch it. If you don't watch it, why the fuck do you care if it's canceling?
They're talking
Because-
about doing a Daryl spinoff.
The whole show was a fucking Daryl spinoff.
You know what? I'm just
Stop
say one word, okay? Andrea. That's all I'm gonna say.
Stop it.
What they did to that fucking character.
Oh no,
Listen.
I got
Kiss
more
my
words
ass.
than that. I got Dale, Andrea, Tyrese, Carl.
Tyrese.
But they can't do I'm sorry, but they can't do the same thing that they did in the comic. They can't. Everybody will
could.
know. Everybody will know what it is. It's predictable.
I
so
wouldn't
they're
have
trying
had a
to be
clue.
a little bit different. That's what I'm saying. So a lot of people that die in the show die in the same way as in the comic. It's just different people that die.
No,
Well-
I get your point. I'm not saying do a word for word, shot for shot thing, but keep the essence of the characters. Game of Thrones changed a lot of shit from the book, but for the most part, they came very close in keeping the essence of the characters and what the books were.
And Walking Dead did that. It's just certain players had the different essence. Like Carol was Andrea instead. So they kept that essence. They just put it to a different character. They did it.
So instead of Michonne being with Tyrese and then being with Morgan, she went straight to Rick, where Andrea was supposed to be with Rick, and she also had a relationship with Dale, which they didn't even touch on.
But Moshan ended up being a very popular person in the show. So obviously they're going to do something like
But
that.
she was very popular in the comics. They didn't keep true to the essence of the characters. Look, I'm happy you like it, and I'm not trying to piss in anybody's cornflakes who likes the show. I'm happy you guys get it. Just as a massive, hardcore Walking Dead fan, and for what they did to Robert Kirkman, thank God they're putting it out of its misery.
And
But
here's
it's
the
not gonna
thing.
be- but there's still Fear the Walking Dead. So it's not like everything's going to end. It's just The Walking Dead.
Okay, well, here's the thing, Anzo. What you were saying is that they can't do everything like comic. No, I actually agree with you. I agree with you. Not everything should be exactly like the comic book. Okay, my whole contention is, again, what Rob was saying. But if you're going to change stuff, at least make it so it's just as good. Or
It is.
better, or even better. And I don't think it is. Okay, you look at a show like Preacher. Preacher is insanely different from the fucking comic book for the most part. Okay, that being said, it's still just as good and in some parts better than the comic book. Walking Dead never did anything better than the comic book.
What are you talking about? First 3 seasons
Never did
were,
anything
the
better.
first 3 seasons were better. And when Negan killed Glenn, if you watch that episode and you read the comic, it's word for word what he said.
No, and again, they did certain characters right. Okay, Negan was really one of the only ones I was like, okay, yeah, they actually did him pretty well, and the casting was perfect.
They butchered the governor storyline.
Oh, that's where I started falling off.
I stood on the first season that Negan came in. 'Cause I love Negan, so I stayed on for that. But I'm sorry, like
I want to be there. No, I wish I would have been there for like the casting of season 3. Okay, we got this guy called the Governor. He's modeled after Danny fucking Trejo. Okay, who we gonna get? Okay, that white British dude from The Reaping. There we go. All right, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah,
I mean,
I really would have liked to be there in the casting.
Anyway, I got 2 super chats I got to get to here.
All right, what we got?
You happy, Danny? You happy what you started? You opened up a can of
Yeah,
worms. The amazing Redhead said, Young Justice season 4 will be called Phantoms. I got to be honest with you. I never even finished season 3. I loved season 1 and season 2. I watched 3 or 4 episodes of season 3, and I was like, yeah.
I don't know about Young Justice, but I just started watching that Harley Quinn cartoon. Yo, that shit is
funny.
Bro.
Dude, that is a funny fucking show. Dude, Bane is the most hilarious motherfucker.
I didn't get to Bane yet.
Oh
I
my
haven't
god.
watched it yet. I want to. I haven't watched it yet because I don't have HBO Max. So.
I'll be honest. I don't know what Young Justice is, so
it's a cartoon.
Yeah,
right?
no.
It's
But,
a cartoon.
It's a DC cartoon.
But I did not know that show had so many F-bombs in it, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's the way the comic book is.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dude, that show is basically just like the comic in every way. From what I've seen of it,
It's hilarious.
I have they introduced Adam? Since you're further along, have they introduced Red Tool in the Harley Quinn comic?
Not that I'm aware.
He's basically modeled
No
off.
idea
the
who that is.
Deadpool.
No idea who that
Yeah,
is.
he looks just like Deadpool, and he's got a crush on Harley Quinn. And it's fucking hilarious. But
Okay.
Douglas Wayne. Whoa, Douglas Wayne came in super chat. Michael Jackson was considered to be Jar Jar Binks, but
I've heard this before.
But he wanted to use prosthetics instead of CGI, and Lucas felt he would overshadow the film.
Yeah.
I never heard this before.
I did hear
this
that
a couple times.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Why would you want Michael Jackson to play Jar Jar? That's weird.
No, Michael Jackson wanted
damn
to
it,
play Jar
got
Jar.
me. I
Oh,
see.
Michael Jackson. Okay.
Michael wanted to play Jar Jar.
Yeah, no. I'm good with Ahmed Best.
I would be.
You know what? To me, a lot of people when Phantom Menace came out, they hated Jar Jar. Jar Jar wasn't my problem.
No,
I
Jake Wood was
understood-
my problem.
He wasn't my problem either because I don't have the issue with kid actors like you do.
Oh,
But
Oh, they're the
but-
worst.
But for me, it was like I understood he was there for the kids. You know what I mean? People got to understand that Star Wars is a kids movie. That's what Jar Jar was there for.
But that
I'm
doesn't
sorry,
mean it has to be bad.
C3PO is every bit as annoying in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Not
Saying
worse.
it right now.
If not worse.
Worse.
Don't agree.
C3PO was annoying as fuck in
Oh.
Attack of the Clones.
Thank you.
In Attack
I
of
will.
the Clones,
In Attack of the Clones, he was. I will
oh
admit.
my god,
This is
when
such a drag.
yeah, that was so annoying.
Listen.
Go back and watch not Phantom Menace, A New Hope. C3PO fucking annoying as fucking New
Didn't
Hope.
bother me. I guess watching that long ago, he didn't bother me. But what bothers me though is the excuse of it's a movie for kids. That doesn't mean it has to be a bad movie.
No,
Phantom
I'm not
Menace,
saying
there
it
are
was a bad-
plenty of
First off,
movies.
I don't think Phantom Menace was a bad movie. Second off, I'm not saying it about the movie. I'm talking about the Jar Jar character. The
Yeah.
Jar Jar
Oh,
character
I
was
did
for
not-
kids. That is why, people were like, "Oh, I can't stand Jar Jar," but I'm like, he was put in there for kids. The shit he did,
But that
was
doesn't
for
mean he has to
kids.
be bad. Just because it's not an excuse that
He
he's for
was bad
kids. That's
to
why he's
us.
bad.
No, he was bad to us. But you ask any little kid that saw Phantom Menace,
Menace,
and
they
they
loved him.
had no problems with Jar Jar.
I was 13 when Phantom Menace came out, and I thought Jar Jar was funny.
I wouldn't go that far, but he didn't annoy me.
So yeah, like so many kids find Jar Jar endearing and funny, and I know that.
No,
All right,
when-
because
when
he's
he
had
got
so
his
many
hand-
defenders over the years.
My
When he got
son,
his hand stuck in the fucking thing, and he went
my
up,
son cracked up.
dude, I was
Like,
laughing my ass off in the theater.
My son was laughing like crazy in that.
At the end when he's fighting on Naboo and he's fucking doing all, I thought that shit was funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't know Jar Jar was a problem until I went on the internet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Me too, because I went as soon as I seen it, I was like, "Yo, Phantom Menace is the bomb" on my Facebook. And if you guys go back to my Facebook, I'm sure you can find it. And I was defending that movie with so many people. Oh,
I
it's
don't
garbage.
think that would be possible. Facebook didn't exist then, did
He
it?
means
Yes, it
MySpace.
did.
He means MySpace.
No, Facebook existed.
Not when Phantom Menace came out in 1998.
No.
No.
I don't think
No.
MySpace existed in
When did Facebook
1998
come
either.
out?
Definitely not 1998.
No,
The internet
early
was-
2000s.
I'm telling you because I was on Facebook talking about Phantom
Well,
Menace. I'm telling you. Hold on, I'll tell you.
It was college only in like 2006.
Dude, it didn't launch until 2004.
And that was
Facebook
just
didn't
for
launch
college.
till.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it was just for college kids then. Because I was, dude, hell, I was in the fucking in the Navy in 2007 through 2009. Okay, and I still had a MySpace. And it wasn't like halfway through. It was like maybe mid 2008 that Facebook became like accessible to everybody, and I had one.
yeah, because it was only for that college.
MySpace,
Yeah.
MySpace didn't come out to 2003.
I mean, you might have been on AOL Messenger or something, but
AOL Messenger. You got
back in the day, man.
Yeah, I think you were on AIM.
Uh,
That's AOL Instant.
Yeah. Amazon Webhead said slasher shared universe. Thoughts? Would it work? I'm kind of tired of shared universes, if you want me to be honest with you.
Wait, what does he mean by slasher? Like just different
Like Michael Myers,
Freddy vs. Jason, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I think property rights would be a problem with that because
Yeah.
they would be across different studios.
They definitely would be. This is why Freddy and Jason didn't team up until they were both a part of New Line. Even though the seventh Friday the 13th film was originally planned as Freddy versus Jason. Okay, the two companies just couldn't reach an agreement at the time.
Yeah, is that why? And Jason Goes to Hell. Freddy's thing came out.
Yeah, because that was the first one from New Line when they were both in the same company.
Yeah.
So they did that just as a hey, this is coming, this could happen.
That was the only part of that movie I liked. And then when we got Freddy vs. Jason, it didn't even make sense with that
Yeah.
scene. You know, it was like Freddy vs. Jason that didn't even make sense with that scene.
Here's the thing: Jason Goes to Hell is not a good movie by any stretch. Okay,
No.
it's been a guilty pleasure for me over the years. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. It's a guilty
Jason
pleasure.
X. The one where
Jason X is my ultimate guilty pleasure.
I've never seen it. I own it.
The movie
Do yourself a
was
Ever.
so
give yourself a
stupid.
treat.
Treat
The
yourself,
only-
sir.
The only thing I like about that movie is the way he kills some of the people. But other than that movie was.
Oh, the
fucking
sleeping
garbage.
bag one? That was great.
Dude, no, not only that, dude, my favorite Jason kill is in that movie when he dunks the bitch's head in
And
liquid
the
nitrogen
liquid
and
nitrogen,
smashes
I
her
was just
face.
about to say
I'm
that.
like, fuck
I
yes!
was just
Let's
about
do
to say
this!
that was my scene. The fucking liquid nitrogen. Holy shit.
Like, goddamn.
Well, you guys are right, but I know for a fact. I don't care what you say. I know you guys are right about the launch and everything, but I know for a fact I was defending Phantom Menace on Facebook. It must have been after it came out, but I know
It
for a
had to
fact
be.
I was.
It had to be
definitely-
many years after, yes.
Yeah.
Many years. First thing Aldo did when he got on Facebook for the very first time.
Phantom Menace, bitches!
No, I think it's when Attack of the Clones came out, or one of the other ones. That's when I
Sith,
had to-
maybe.
Attack of the Clones came out in like 2002.
Two. Yeah,
Okay.
Sith
So-
came out in 05, so maybe, but yeah.
But even then, there was no Facebook. Because I was in the army at that point. So
Did
I was
they
still
do
on
a
MySpace.
re-release, baby?
Oh, you were in Army?
Mhm.
Awesome. Thank you for your service.
No, not that I. Well, they did do a re-release where they brought it out in
3D.
3D. Yeah.
I've seen it.
in
Alright.
3D.
Jesse Lopez says, I felt the Darth Maul was such an amazing villain. He should have been the villain for the prequel trilogy.
I agree.
To Dooku.
I agree.
Agreed.
Can I agree to disagree, sort of?
Okay.
Go ahead. Let's hear your opinion.
I agree he was an awesome villain,
Mhm.
but the whole purpose of him was to get killed off. That's his purpose.
Anakin.
That was his purpose for Palpatine. He was just another pawn for Palpatine to make
Yeah.
his chess game. And then Dooku, the purpose of Dooku, because you couldn't have Maul and Dooku. Dooku is important because Dooku showed that the Jedi Order did not have structure.
Mhm.
The Jedi Order was falling apart because they got involved in things they shouldn't got involved in.
Mhm.
That's why Dooku left. That's why Dooku told Obi-Wan everything in that interrogation scene. And you know, Obi-Wan didn't believe him, of course, and he was telling him the entire time. So Darth Maul was great. I think what happened was he was so badass looking and so badass that he overshadowed what his actual purpose in the story was. That's
Wait,
why
what are
they
you
brought
saying
him
his
back.
purpose was?
His purpose was just to be a pawn.
No, like
What do you mean by pawn?
Maul's literal
Like, what-
purpose is to keep pushing the boulder up the hill, only for it to fall back down on him ever all the time. Hey, that's literally his character. He's the tragic character who can never catch a break, even when he catches a win.
I know Albert Camus. I get it.
And for some reason, the Emperor had it in for Qui-Gon, and he wanted Qui-Gon dead. So when Maul did that, that was one of his.
But I think that there could have been, and again, I'm not talking like main story, because there's different side stories. A side story could have been Darth Maul and Obi-Wan, and continuing.
But you look at the end of Phantom Menace when they were all around, they're like, well, which one died, the Master or the Apprentice? It left that thing going. So did Darth Maul die? Was he the Master? Did they destroy the Sith again? Or did that other Master actually exist, which was Palpatine, which was right next to him? So his death was basically just to kind of reveal himself, and
Darth Maul was there to show that the Sith are actually coming back.
Yeah. But even if he didn't die, though, they still wouldn't know, well, which one was that killed Qui-Gon. Was that the Master or the Apprentice?
Yeah, but even if they kept him alive and say they bring him back, then we would never get the Dooku story. And I love the Dooku story because it shows the corruption of the Jedi Council.
Why wouldn't we get the Dooku story?
Because you can't have two Sith. You can't. You only have
more than two Sith.
The Apprentice. Then you can't have Darth Maul, Dooku, and Palpatine. You can't have three people part of the Sith.
Because Darth Maul became the apprentice. Dooku became the apprentice after Darth Maul.
What was he doing before that?
Who, Dooku?
Yeah.
Dooku went back to the planet.
He was a Jedi.
He was a Jedi during the...
Okay, hold on. Time out. Dooku trained Qui-Gon. Okay?
Yes.
Then Dooku found out his real parentage. His father died, and he went back to his home planet to take over as the Count. The Jedi Council wouldn't allow this and didn't want him to be involved with his family. So Dooku didn't like the way the Jedi Council was going, and he stepped away from the Jedi Order to go back to his home planet. Then he met, after Maul died and all this stuff, he met Palpatine, and then that's when they created the Cypher DS and all that stuff, and went and created the Clone Army and all that jazz. Books, guys, it's fun.
Have you ever...
was that book written during the Lucas era? Or the
no,
Disney
this is
era?
canon. I can pull the book out now.
No, I know that, but I'm saying because none of the books were canon during the Lucas era, right?
Yeah.
So that was written during the Disney era.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't follow that shit.
Rob, did you ever finish the Bounty Hunter game?
No.
Okay. Well, no. Just so you know, it literally, the end of that game is literally Dooku recruiting Jango.
Oh yeah.
For the clone. Yeah, for the clone process.
Yeah.
Whatever Disney does, I know it's canon, but whatever Disney does to it, I don't give a shit about that.
That's your right to feel that way. But at the end of the day, when it comes down in black and white,
yes, I know, because Disney owns it, but I don't.
It has nothing to do with Disney owns it. It's coming straight from Lucasfilm.
So what? That's still Lucas. Yeah, exactly.
So it's Disney still canon. That's the official backstory.
No, I know it's still
that's
canon.
Not George Lucas's story, though. So
doesn't matter. It's George Lucas's story. Still was he left the Jedi Order.
It matters to me.
No, it's still Lucas's stuff. Everything that Lucas said is still there, except for he didn't go back to his home planet or whatnot. But he still left the Jedi Order because he didn't agree with.
Yes, I know that. I get that.
Yeah, so all that is still
what Disney does with the story.
Again, Lucasfilm, not Disney.
But Disney owns Lucasfilm.
No. Disney is the father company.
Yes.
Okay? Marvel Studios and Lucasfilm. Disney is not telling Marvel they can't print Spider-Man at the comic shop.
Okay, but Disney is telling Kathleen Kennedy, Bob Iger's telling them what to do.
I'm pretty sure Bob Iger ain't saying, "How's that Dooku book doing?"
Okay, but Bob Iger had a lot to do with it. We can't just sit there and say like Bob Iger had nothing to do with it.
He approved it.
He's the
It's not like Bob Iger saying, "Hey, you know what? Maybe we need to make Dooku gay."
My point is, he's still the owner, which is owned by Disney. Has to pass his book. It has anything Kathleen Kennedy does.
I'm not getting into this argument because I disagree 100% with you on this.
Fine.
I'm not getting in an argument.
That's
it's
fine.
just you are more entitled to have your opinion. At the end of the day, it's set in stone. That is the backstory. So.
Yeah, not my backstory. If it doesn't what they do with the sequels and all their stuff, that's fine. But when they mess with the prequels and stuff, that's George Lucas, and I don't listen to them. They're crap.
What if you found out George Lucas was talked to about that backstory?
But he wasn't, so
You don't know that. We don't know.
he wasn't.
Yeah, so you started the hypothetical.
Yeah,
You can't be like, well, that's hypothetical. Like, well, this
hypothetically. I mean, let's go to the next 3 super chats. It says you joined in 2007, so maybe Clone Wars movie. See, Anzo, you're giving me shit about the Star Wars novels, and you don't even know when you joined Facebook.
It's not the point. It's not about when I joined.
No,
I said I was on Facebook arguing about it. I didn't say when I joined. I said I was on. I did say when it came out, but when Facebook came out, whatever. But I was on Facebook arguing about Phantom Menace. So that's what.
But he makes a good point. It might have been when the Clone Wars movie came out.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, because that's when Facebook was like made like kind of accessible to people.
I'm trying to forget about that movie, please.
Never saw it.
The movie was awful. You're lucky.
It's not a movie. It's 3 episodes of a show clunked together.
Yeah. The Amazing Webhead said Tom McGuire cameo in Doctor Strange too. Very possible. It is.
I would love it.
Yeah.
I would say bring back the other dude too, whatever his name was.
Andrew Garfield. Hell yeah.
Garfield. Fuck yeah, I'll sign that, dude. I'll buy that for $500.
I kind of liked him. It was a different.
Kind of liked him. I loved him.
I love Andrew Garfield.
Yeah. EJ throwing in a big bomb. Jesus Christ, man. Drop the bombshell. Hope you guys are having a great day. My day. How was my day? Yeah, it was a day. I mean, I've been pissing a lot, but yeah, I mean, I really don't have. I mean, I was at work all day, so it's not that great of a day, dude. It was fucking busy. You would swear it was a fucking holiday today. It was so fucking busy in there, man. Jesus. And this next super chat, or we're just gonna hit on this. I don't want to get into a debate because I would say yes, you should, but I know Anzo said no, he's not. So we're just gonna move on with that one.
If it has anything to do with Disney, I ain't watching it. But I froze. Hold on, give me a second.
That's Disney trying to cut your connection. Man, what's all the sudden hate from Disney with him, man?
I don't know.
Did he really hate Rise of Skywalker that much?
I mean, I did, but I mean,
so did I. But
it wasn't that I hated it. It just was sad.
It was sad.
It was pathetic.
I couldn't even like generate.
I was sad. I was sad for myself. Embarrassing it was.
When you try and read the book to try to make sense of it, it's like,
yeah, no. I wasn't going to put any more effort in that. Are you kidding me?
I read the novel after it came out. I loved the novel.
When I went to go see that movie a 4th time, I drank, I beat myself crazy, I took substances I never thought I'd do again, and it didn't help at all.
You know, it was bad because Force Awakens I seen twice in the same night. Last Jedi I seen twice in the same night. Rise of Skywalker I seen once, and I didn't want to watch it again. And I watched it 3 more times after that, but I didn't enjoy it. You know, I thought I was enjoying it. Like the 3rd time I saw it, I'm like, oh, maybe this. Oh, never mind.
Nope. Maybe no. No,
because as soon as I was like, all right, and I was like, oh, I can't, man. I can't.
It's like it introduces something that might be cool and then immediately fucks it in the ass.
It does, man.
You see? It does. And you guys say that the Rise of Skywalker ruined it. I say the Last Jedi did.
No, I agree. Well, I mean, the Force Awakens.
Yeah, the Force Awakens too, but the Force Awakens was passable. But for me, it's the Last Jedi, and then the Rise of Skywalker just shit the bed.
I will say this: I don't agree with you, but I do agree with you on one thing, or I agree with you. I loved Force Awakens when it came out. I seen it, I think, like 17 times in theaters.
Jesus.
I loved it.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Last Jedi, I loved more, but it was a much longer, more hard movie to watch because it was so, like, dense. So I only seen that, like, 12 or 13 times in theaters. But I loved Force Awakens and Last Jedi. When Rise of Skywalker came out, it ruined the other 2 movies for me.
I can understand that.
Because now when I go back and watch them, I'm like, well, I know they're going to fuck it up in the end, so why do I even care anymore?
Yeah, no, I can understand that. But for me, Force Awakens, like I said, was doable. There was just a lot of things in there that was just like, When you made Finn a janitor, you fucking ruined that shit for me. I'm sorry. I know
Such
people
a
say, "Oh, don't."
misused
People will
character.
say, "Oh, don't take it so personally," but I do because
Mhm.
they have the one black man in Star Wars, and they
Mhm.
made him a janitor, and we were teased that he was going to be a Jedi, and
Sanitation.
you made him a fucking
I mean,
janitor.
on the bright side, he did
Just for
use
a
the
joke.
lightsaber. Billy D. Williams never did.
No, I get it, but still, I'm just like,
Well, how do you feel about Billy D. Williams or Orlando being pansexual now?
they ruined that too. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Or that creepy line he had with freaking Jane at the end. I don't know.
Why is it the black dudes?
That wasn't creepy to me. That I actually enjoyed that line.
Why is it the black dudes though? You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just like, why is it the black dudes?
Well, to be fair, there's only 2 black dudes in Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean,
Other than Mace Windu.
Oh, well,
that's
3,
my
yeah.
But that's my point. There's a bunch of white people. So why is the black dude? Why is the black dude a janitor? Why is the black dude a pansexual?
well, let's look at it statistically, right? There's only 2, so the chances of something shitty happening to them is much higher.
Yeah, because there's only 2 of them.
But you could pick the white
3.
dudes. You could have picked Poe to be the pansexual. You know what I mean?
No, because that wouldn't work.
They were rumoring
About making him
Finn.
exactly. So now, not only do you want to make Finn a janitor, you want to make him a watching man.
Like when you think about it, every single trilogy has the one token black guy. Because you got Mace Windu in the prequels, you got Lando in the original trilogy, and you got Finn in the new ones.
But Mace Windu had a very important.
It's kind of sad, actually.
And Lando had an important part in those movies, so they are not tokens.
I would disagree.
Fair enough. Okay,
had a very important storyline. I would just say they made Mace Windu a fucking moron. It's like a Sith Lord. Like, you didn't fucking know
the
this,
Sith Lord.
Well, no, he didn't. They didn't know.
It's like, come on, he didn't.
None of the Jedi.
Yeah, nobody knew.
Anakin, no, they sent Anakin to spy on the fucking Chancellor, right? And then when Anakin's like, I think he's a Sith Lord, Mace Windu's like,
a Sith Lord?
But they didn't send. They didn't send him to spy on him. Like, hey, we think he may be a Sith Lord. Go spy on him. It was, we don't like what's happening with what he is doing legislatively.
Although I will say this, I loved Mace Windu walking into the Chancellor's office like a motherfucking badass.
Yeah.
But even that scene, like the Chancellor fucking killed those other Jedis like so quick, man.
Way to bring your B team.
I mean, I get it. They want to show how powerful he is, but I mean, he just did 2 moves. Yeah, it was.
Thing is, a lot of those guys weren't really the B team. There was like fucking Fisco. Oh my god,
never had a line.
Reds. Like, he's a badass, man.
So do you think that the Emperor should have beat them so quick? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, no, the Emperor shouldn't have beat them so quick.
He shouldn't have brought him, because then that situation wouldn't have been. You know what I mean?
It should have just been Mace.
Yeah.
It should have just been.
I mean, it was Mace after like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, it really didn't matter.
Exactly.
But one of my favorite lines in that entire scene is him saying he has control of the courts. He's too dangerous to be kept alive. That scene. That line literally shows that the Jedi and the Sith are very much the same, because Emperor Palpatine said the exact same thing about Dooku at the beginning of the movie.
True, but that doesn't make them the exact same.
I didn't say they were exact same. Friggin'
same kind of mentality.
Yes, thank you.
No, I don't think it's the same kind of mentality either, because
it is. They're they have, like, even friggin' Palpatine points this out at the opera scene.
Oh, okay, he's a reliable source. No, but like, what happens after Order 66? I mean, you think the Jedi would have killed little, I don't know what you call like a baby Sith.
A youngling.
No, the baby Sith.
Okay.
Yeah,
a Sithling.
I did not say that they were exactly alike in every fucking way. I said that they were similar.
No, you said they were exactly this. They have the exact same mentality. You used the word. I'm sorry. I was just taking you for the words that you used.
The demon's coming out. Watch that.
Where's the super chats coming in?
Not bad.
Only Star Wars can turn into fucking fights on this channel. I swear.
Of course.
I'm not fighting.
Anywhere.
I was just having a discussion.
Again, it's just like, I don't know. People have different opinions. Sometimes I'm gonna admit it. Sometimes Adam just doesn't like to hear other people's opinions.
I didn't say I didn't want to hear his opinion, but he knows what the hell I mean. And
yeah, that's why I used the words
Adam,
that you
I gotta be honest with you.
used.
I'm your homeboy, and I don't even agree with you on that one.
Okay.
I mean, I was really impressed. You referenced Albert Camus earlier, and I was like, gave you reference, like acknowledged it.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Anyways, this is what Star Wars does. This is why
it really does.
This is why we don't like talking about Star Wars.
This is why
Yes.
I can't talk about
You
Star
remember
Wars.
back in the 80s and 90s where you could talk about
When it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Then we got
But
adults and did all that
honestly,
other
though-
crappy stuff in it.
Honestly, though, the prequels did it too, though. I think the prequels, there was a lot of toxic.
There was, but nowhere near as much as when Last Jedi came out.
Because now internet
Nowhere
is more popular.
near
Yeah,
as
because the
much.
world is smaller
Yeah.
now.
The
And not
internet
only
is more
that,
popular
but
now.
when the prequels came out, YouTube wasn't around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now everybody and their mama's on a fucking camera going,
Mhm.
"Man, they raped my childhood."
Mhm.
I'm crying.
And they had that damn George Lucas documentary.
Oh yeah.
People versus George Lucas. George Lucas raped our childhoods.
Yeah,
Shut the
come
fuck
on.
up.
By the way, Disney's Star Wars really makes me appreciate the prequels a lot more. Like I went back and
I love the
rewatched it
prequel
before.
too.
No, I
Yeah,
actually
that one
kind
of
of agree. I agree with you, honestly.
Yeah,
Seeing Force Awakens made me really appreciate it more.
At least we know that there was a coherent story throughout all three movies.
Yes,
you know what
that
I
is
mean?
true.
yeah.
Yeah. EJ comes in. Guys, have you heard the new theme for Snyder's cut from Junkie XL? It is absolutely phenomenal. Such a great palette cleanser from Danny Elfman, or from after Danny. I know he was getting Junkie XL to come back and do the score for the Snyder cut. I haven't heard anything from them, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. It can't be any worse than fucking Danny Elfman's score, dude, because his fucking score for Just League
It's horrible.
I like the Wonder Woman.
It was like a
though.
greatest hits friggin' record player. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
I like the Wonder Woman theme. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, but
I
Danny
like
Elfman.
Wonder Woman.
That wasn't Danny
that wasn't
Elfman.
Danny Elfman?
That was Hans Zimmer.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
Hans-
Hans
yeah,
Zimmer, yeah.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer.
Was it?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, because at the time Hans Zimmer retired from superhero films, so they got Danny Elfman to do Justice League, and
Then Hans Zimmer came back for Dark Phoenix, which I'm
then-
like trying to figure out.
right, which is fucking hilarious. So I'm
One
like, I
second,
think
guys.
maybe he just seen Justice League and was like, no, I'm not scoring this shit, man. I'm not doing it.
I ain't tainting my reputation on this shit.
Yeah, that's what I think happened. Man, I'm debating if I want to watch Everwood or play Avengers.
Man, those are the two choices. Jesus.
Hey, I fucking love Everwood.
Hey,
man.
everyone was fucking awesome. I've only
Yeah,
seen
I
2
watched
episodes of it.
I watched
It's
but
awesome.
I'm not motivated to like go back and see it. Like the OC, I felt was better.
I can never get to OC. That's too white people-y for me.
Oh yeah, because Everwood was speaking light of diversity.
But it's fun though. Like it's funny. You know, I like Harold Abbott, man. He reminds me of me.
Well, that's why you have a very specific connection to it. We talked
the
about it last
characters.
time. Yeah.
The OC, my dad watched it a couple times. I tried to watch it. I couldn't. It was like Dawson's Creek. I couldn't watch that, man.
No, I didn't watch Dawson's Creek either.
No.
But I did enjoy the OC. And I mean the opening song by Phantom Planet, like, you know, you're not gonna get that out of your head.
Maybe I need to go back and try the OC as an adult. I haven't.
Oh,
watched it.
there's a lot of other content out there that you can watch instead. I'm not trying to convince anybody to go back to the OC.
Man, I got like this one fucking piece of hair I'm trying to get to.
Southland on it was on NBC and went to TNT. That is a great show that doesn't get talked about enough.
I never even heard of that.
It's fantastic. It has the lead from the OC. He's in it.
Oh.
I don't really know, Matt, about your taste because I listened to your Spotify soundtrack you sent me, and I was just like
Legit,
trash.
right?
And I
What?
was like trash. Trash.
Wait, Bourbon and
Bro,
Wax.
it
You
can't be
got
no
Bourbon
worse
and
than me
Wax?
getting ready to go work out and I'm listening to fucking Boys the Men.
Okay, well, first off, it shouldn't have played like that, right? It shouldn't have, because I put all the hip hop in the beginning, and then I said, you know what? Let me put some of these tracks that I listened to in the end. But I had no idea Spotify just randoms the fucking songs.
I was like,
didn't know that.
all right, man, let's get my workout on. Oh, Boys the Men, tears.
You should have skipped it.
So I mean, okay, let me.
I
So
put some
I made
reggae on that shit.
all right, look. So here, I'm gonna tell you guys. I made a playlist to work out. I'm gonna tell you guys what I got on it. It's only like 12 songs. I haven't added that much. So where's my playlist? Right here, my workout playlist. Okay, my whoa, come here. My playlist, yes. So I got Whatever from Godsmack, In the End by Linkin Park. What's the Difference Between Me and You with Dr. Dre. When the Music Ends, Eminem. In the Club by 50 Cent. Okay. Stronger by Kanye West. Remember the Name by Fort Minor. Fight Back by Netflix. Gangster's Paradise by Coolio. Forget About Dre by Dr. Dre. And then Numb by Linkin Park. So that's
to work out to?
Yeah. Why?
There's some weird choices. That In the End by Linkin Park. Good song.
To be fair, I skip it when I'm running. I skip it.
Well, you have it on the
I don't
list.
know. It seemed like a good choice at that time.
You should.
And there's better Godsmack songs too, man. Like that entire first album.
Listen to some Disturbed while you're working out. That's some good pump up music.
I hate. Okay, so this is gonna sound weird. I hate rock and roll, man.
Oh, really?
Okay, good. I don't think
it's Disturbed's metal, but okay.
Yeah.
Metal rock is the same fucking shit. I'm not down with that cracker ass shit, Adam.
Check
Not
out
the same shit, but okay.
out
Linkin Park.
Something.
Yeah.
Check out a song by
shit.
Jada Kiss called "Can't Stop Me."
Can't stop me.
Man, you're too East Coast. That's why you hated everything.
I am East Coast. I am.
That's why.
See, I'm more, even though I'm on the East Coast, I like more the West Coast hip hop. So
really,
yeah. What's the name of the song, Anzo?
"Can't Stop Me," Jada Kiss.
Can't Stop Me.
You want a good work of Beast by Twista.
I like Hope and those. I like Hope better than from Twister. And then the Tech 9 song that you played, no man, N-I-N-E is so much better than that song.
Who does it, Anzo? What's the name of
Jada Kiss.
I see Afrojack.
No, Jada Kiss.
Jada Kiss. And to answer your question, Adam, about the Disturbed and Linkin Park, look, the thing is, I like songs from everything, right? Like pop. I even like instrumental, classical music, Japanese. I like Hispanic music, reggae, reggaeton. I love everything. But
you're very eclectic when it comes to music.
I don't sit there and go, I want to listen to these guys screaming like they sound like they're fucking smashing their head across the fucking wall. I don't want to hear that type of music. It to me, it's not music. Like I don't like Slipknot. I like a couple of their songs. Same thing.
I like Stone Sour better.
I much prefer Stone Sour actually. Yeah. But even then, I only like a couple of their songs. It's just like I hate when people look at me and they automatically assume I listen to a certain type of music. Mm-hmm. I hate being put in that spot. Mm-hmm. Like even Joel said that when I came out and I met Joel for the first time. He's like, "Oh, I see this big bald dude with tattoos. I'm expecting you listen to metal and shit." I'm like, "Dude, I got Taylor Swift playing in the car."
Okay, well, you could have lied. You didn't have to be honest.
Wow. Wow.
Other options.
That was
if you're a West Coast
guy, was fucking savage.
If you're a West Coast guy, you checked out some of those oh my gosh, Prodigy and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Prodigy for sure, man.
Yeah, Prodigy's sick.
Their cover of their sample of Thriller, man, that's a great one. It's from the Fat of the Land.
Mobb Deep is East Coast, but they're good too.
See, I always stick with just the ones I know that I grew up with.
Yeah. No, I tell you some songs to listen to, like some songs that'll pump you up when you're.
Yeah, I just running. I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but I'm thinking about doing boxing classes.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, there's a boxing school up the road. It's like $170 to start, and then it's $70 a month. So I'm thinking about going there, just seeing how much, like if it can fit into my work schedule. If it can, I'm thinking about doing it. 'Cause I just want to punch the shit out of stuff. I don't want to have to keep looking at Adam wanting to punch him.
I think
okay.
if you're trying to get better into shape, like BJJ will wear you out.
I'm not trying to get better into shape. I'm losing weight, but I just want to box because I have so much anger in me. I have to let it out. I need an outlet to let it out. Because one day, if I do snap, I don't want to be around people when I snap, and I feel that day is coming. So if I have an outlet to let that out, then so Qui-Gon.
Yeah, that's healthy. Yeah,
I mean, hey, you know what it is?
it is.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying. It's healthy.
yeah. I heard Yoda talk about midichlorians. I've been wondering, what are midichlorians? Qui-Gon replies, it's heroin. It's heroin.
Nice.
I didn't have an issue with that either.
But the midichlorians, I didn't
Yeah.
have a problem with it either. I remember when I was 13 seeing it, I was like, huh, that explains a lot. It's like, why is he the chosen one? Because he has more shit in his blood. I'm like, sure, good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the only issue that I might have really had, and again, it's not a big issue, was the fact that he had no father. You know what I mean?
I love that about it.
I mean, I get it, but I was just like,
You
really?
like
Was it too on the nose Jesus for you?
Kind of.
No,
Okay.
I like the symbolism of it, man.
No, I know, I get it too, but that's why I said it wasn't an issue for me, but I was just like, man, yeah.
I hated when people took the midichlorians thing and they kind of like twisted it, right? It's like, oh, so I don't have enough midichlorians, I can't be a Jedi. That's not what George Lucas was saying.
Yeah, I know.
I've never heard that before.
Well, yeah, if you go watch the People versus George Lucas documentary, the people that criticize George Lucas criticize that and go, I can't be a Jedi because my blood test says this.
Oh,
like,
what? Yeah, that actually does make sense. Because you would have to have enough midichlorians to activate your force powers, if that's how it works.
Not really. It might mean like how in tuned you are, but like I mean, just like anything, the more you practice it, the better you'll be at it. You might have to work harder than somebody, but
Right. But if you're 4'7" and white, your chances of starting on an NBA team isn't the same as someone who is 7 foot tall. Like I'm saying, like if you have more midichlorians, and if that is what is the basis of how much power you have, and your ability to use the force.
I just think that's more your potential, because they said Anakin had more midichlorians than Master Yoda. Anakin was never a better Jedi than Master Yoda. Like he was never as powerful as Yoda ever.
I don't think we ever had the opportunity to see how powerful he could really be, because once Obi-Wan had the high ground,
so if
a lot of his power had to go to him just like surviving.
So he lost a lot of midichlorians when he lost his limbs. Like that was like 25,000 midichlorians a limb.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you lose medical? Like if you have a running, if you have a bloody nose, like fuck, dude, all these fucking midichlorians. I can start licking it. Like no, give me back my blood.
I need them.
Do you think that's why they use lightsabers? Because it it burns like so they don't lose any more midichlorians than what they have to.
Myself, hold on, let me fix that.
Well, I was just saying, like it was like like honor between combatives. Like, yeah, I cut off your arm, you're gonna lose a shit ton of midichlorians, but you're not bleeding, so you don't have to worry about licking it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're not gonna lose a plethora amount of fucking midichlorians.
Also, can you absorb someone else's midichlorian if you eat them? Like cannibalism?
I don't think so. I mean, if it's like HIV, I don't know.
Like you've opened up a worm here. That
I did. I was like
a wormhole here. Yeah, I mean,
yeah. So like sexually transmitted midichlorians. I mean, I'm sure it's a thing. That's how babies get born. I don't know, man. EJ said, "I love Disturbed, awesome band, also well as Skillet." I don't know what the fuck that is.
As well as Skillet.
Is that where you cook your eggs in, right? And what's your favorite song from those bands, Adam?
Favorite song from Disturbed would probably either be Just Stop, which was on 10,000 Fists, or Remember, which is on Believe. From Skillet, I'm either going to go with Awaken Alive or Hero.
Skillet's an actual band.
Yeah, Skillet's a band.
It doesn't have like the Hamburger Helper mascot.
No.
Okay. I'm just curious, man. White people, they're weird. I'm still waiting for my honorary card.
If they're a monolith, yeah, sure. I mean, like, we'll judge them all.
I know I listened to a couple Disturbed songs. I just don't know what they are. Usually, I'm like one of those guys that I'll listen to a song, like it, and not know what it is until like years later. I'm like, oh, that's who did that song. Yeah, I had no idea. So yeah, I guess we're gonna put the 10-minute warning in. Yeah, because then after 12:30, and then I'll debate whether I'm gonna stream or go watch Everwood. I still gotta watch Ninja Scroll. I can't believe I fell asleep in that fucking thing.
And what?
Ninja Scroll.
Yeah, I bought Ninja Scroll on DVD because one of my members requested it for a review for the month, and then I watched like 30 minutes of it and I fell asleep.
So is it anime? Is it?
Yeah, it's an animated movie.
All right then. No need to say anymore.
Yeah, it's not a show, so I don't have to worry about like going through like a whole season. But you know, it's just I don't know if I was tired or not. It wasn't bad. It just I think I was tired and I was laid out and I just couldn't take it no more. And then when the big rock guy started raping her, I was like, I think I'm gonna take a nap now.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah,
that's right.
This big dude, like he slaughters all these people. Then he takes this girl, right, and he can turn like his skin to like rock hard, and like he's like fuck, like he's like licking that pussy like shit. He had her fucking down like this. Jackhammer. He's like, and she starts waking up, and he like choked her. And he's like, if you scream, I'll kill you, and then I'll keep fucking you. I'm like, damn.
He's sucking on her titties and shit.
Yeah. Did he request like is this punishment?
I don't know.
Is your member punishing you?
No, it's actually a really good movie. It's really good. Yeah, it's a really good one. For me, Ninja Scroll was the best anime that I ever seen.
I got like I said, it wasn't bad from what I seen. It was like kind of creepy. But I mean, it was almost Homelander creepy when he was about to give himself a blowjob today. I didn't want to say that with Danny.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! I was like, really?
I was like, oh my god! Like, please don't do this. Please don't.
Yeah, me too.
My girlfriend and I, we were like, what would you call that? Because it's not homosexuality. Because it's like yourself. So like, what would be the term for having?
It would still be homosexuality because it was like,
Yeah.
it was some dude
guy.
that was making himself look like Homelander. So
wait, so it when it was what's her name though? That was still
I still say it's homosexuality.
Me too.
Even because it's still a guy pretending to be a chick.
Yeah, me too.
So.
Yeah, me too.
Bless you.
The demon's coming out. You got him going with the Star Wars shit. The Amazon webhead said, Rob, you better know Linkin Park Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Benjamin.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
I know Linkin Park.
They are a rock band.
Rock bands, yeah.
Well, I never heard of Breaking Benjamin. I heard of Linkin Park. I named a couple of their songs.
I guarantee you've probably heard one of their songs on the radio. Just never heard
probably
of them.
have. I don't follow them unless it says "Shake It Off." I don't really care. Jesse Lopez says, wasn't George Lucas' sequel trilogy going to mainly revolve around midi-chlorians? Yes, it was. Also think George Lucas would have brought Palpatine back?
Absolutely not.
No. I was at Celebration when George Lucas said no. He was dead.
George Lucas wouldn't have brought him back.
Yeah, but what is dead man, right? We're Disney.
And the sequels would have been about the midi-chlorians and the Wills.
Yeah. About how the Wills feed on the midi-chlorians or something like that. I don't.
Oh man, like a vampire. Like
I don't know what the plan was, but
it ties back.
Here's the thing: it would have at least been something, a wholly original creation that we could have accepted as its own thing. All right, now I don't think that that's a bad thing. Honestly.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like a rehash of
something. Yeah. That's one thing about George Lucas when he said he wanted to make all of them different. Yeah. You know what I mean? He didn't want to rehash the same thing over and over again. So that's why I would have been like, okay, you know. And what Disney could have did, like I said, if they weren't feeling the Wills, they could have took that out. They could have took certain things from his story and built around that. But no, we're just like, oh, fuck it. Let's just throw this out.
Yep.
And even then, I don't think that there really was no need to continue the story after Return of the Jedi, like that particular story line with Anakin, because like the whole thing was done. The whole thing was done. It had a great ending. There was no reason to continue it.
As much as I like Kylo Ren, the fact that he has his burnt helmet is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
He went to Endor and went scavenging through this fucking pit fire to find this fucking thing, and he's look, man.
He talks to it.
Again.
Yeah.
I'm coming from a guy who loved these movies, and now I'm nitpicking the shit out of him because it's just like, come the fuck on, man. Come the fuck.
How'd he get the lightsaber? Well, that's a story for another time.
And
how'd he get the lightsaber? Yeah,
they explained it in the comic book.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
A bunch of what the fuck? That guy from Mandalorian that says "I have spoken." His race.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is race? Ninja's gonna tell me in a second. But a bunch of his people, his species, found it in a garbage pile at the bottom of Cloud City.
Wait, I thought it was some like mysterious figure caught it when it fell.
I don't fucking know.
I think I saw like an article about that or whatever.
I read that too, that it was floating in space or some shit like that, and it was supposed to have Luke's hand connected to it or some crap.
Ugnaughts, thank you, Nindroid. Let me see. Luke's lightsaber comics. I honestly don't care anymore.
I don't either. I mean, I think they would have been they could have improved the Disney sequels so much by just having to follow through with Finn, being trained.
That's what I said. I said if you want to make Rey the leader and the Jedi, whatever, that's fine. But they could have made Finn and Rey Jedis.
And there's so much there too. Like you have both of them training at the same time, and she's I don't know a god, and you see him just a normal guy, not a normal, but just like
it was a
non-god
being,
training as well, and the differences between the two, and then they can clash themselves. Like there's so much there.
Nindroid, what the fuck is this? Okay, it shows a mysterious figure catching the fucking thing, but up here, the Ugnaughts finding it in trash. So which one was it?
Well, she found it and went.
I mean, we've seen it before. Why not?
Yeah, she just tossed it behind her back, man. Come on, just.
You know what? I don't care anymore.
In fact, if you go to the next one, it shows like the what she her comment is Kobe. That's true. You can Google that.
2 points.
Just wow.
I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, we really don't care.
Let's get to this last super chat. We'll end it for the night. Death Note is the best anime. Well, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
I never seen it. But
it's my favorite, honestly. But I can see where other people wouldn't.
You said favorite. You didn't say best.
I do not watch.
It is my absolute favorite. So
yeah,
to me, it's the best. But I understand.
The definition of favorite and definition of best is two completely different things.
You see what my issue is when Ninja Scroll came out was when all the animes hit like Montreal here, like all of them hit here. So I watched Ninja Scroll and I can't even remember the names of them, like Gundam and all those shit. I watched all of them, you know what I mean? And I just couldn't get into them. Ninja Scroll was the only one that I got into. And I think that's why I don't really watch them today, is because I had a bad taste of them back then. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Hold on. Fucking ever said the cult figure mistake the lightsaber for a vibrator. The rest is
still a better story than Star Wars.
Edward,
Disney's.
Again, I ask, can I adopt you?
All right, ladies and gents, that's going to be.
I will feed you and take you on walks.
Fascinating evening of Star Wars fighting again. Eventually, we'll stop. That is tobacco smoke going on.
No, incense.
Okay.
Are you sure? It looked like
it's incense. I burn incense a lot.
Oh.
Well, with that said, before this gets any awkward, let me end it. I just want to say thank you guys. Appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow, okay, so All right, so tomorrow's stream's gonna be a little different
Yeah.
because there's gonna be a football game going on around the same time.
Okay.
So even I'm gonna be paying attention to the score. So, I'm just saying. So that's the Dallas game, right? Is the late game?
Yeah.
Who they playing?
Chargers. I'm sorry,
yeah.
Rams. I'm sorry,
Rams. That's it. Sorry.
Really? They're gonna lose their first game?
Who, the Rams? Absolutely.
Okay, and Rob, do me a favor. Yeah. Okay, when we end the stream, stay on for a minute because I want to ask you and Anzo about something.
Okay.
Actually, is it the Monday? Is that the Monday night game? I thought it
Sunday
was
night. Sunday night is the
Sunday night game. Yeah. And the Monday night game is Titans Broncos.
All right, guys. So, oh my God, Cowboy! You're a Cowboys fan?
Yes, he is. Oh my God, you should have watched Square One today.
I was raised as a Cowboys fan. Stay strong, my brother. Keep fighting the good fight.
Who wants $40 million? He doesn't deserve $20 million. But I digress.
What the?
You guys have a good night. Later.